Alright, I found this story here. A lot of people be interested in, and a lot of people's feelings it would hurt. You gotta go into this story thinking it's all about the person. Not your weapon of choice, but the person in these. I mean, I can take a cocktail and take out a lot of people. But people thinking that the issue is a lot of bullets at one gun or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Or fast ones. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it'll get a lot of them. You know what I'm saying? But they thinking that's the only out of stuff like mass doings and stuffs. Alright now, look. A $50 part that makes an AR-15 shoot like machine guns got people worried. I ain't worried. Hey, I might be one of the ones get got by it. You know what I'm saying? I may be somewhere. I could have been at the food truck event if somebody come out with that thing or anything. But they have had devices like this for years. They have like you can put on your trigger guard, and when the gun do this here, it actually you gotta hold it like loose, and when it bounce, it make it your finger hit the. You gotta hold it just right though. Then you know they had a bump stock, and they banned that, scared, cause this one dude. We need to ban cars, y'all. Matter of fact, we need to ban airplanes. Cause check this out. Check how massively that can take out people. You got all these people on this airplane. What if it go down over a city? Gonna get the people on the plane, get the people that land on. Even if it don't go down the city, go down the ocean. I know to some of y'all it's sounding crazy. I know it is. And some of you got sense to know. You know what I'm saying? Some of you have it, some of you don't. Some of you are blinded by what you're told by the media. The media is here to scare you into doing what they want you to do. That's why you have media. Things ain't as bad as you think they are. We have the same amount of everything pretty much going on in this world. Pretty much, I say. You know, it amps up and go down. That's why they have charts. But you're hearing a lot about mass shootings. You're hearing a lot about any shooting. You're hearing a lot. You hearing, right? You seeing, right? You hearing, you seeing with your own ears and eyes. But remember, now some of you can't remember because some of you too young and dumb. But if you go back to my days, you had to get this black and white newspaper out. And it was mainly for your area. You hear certain little things, especially you get like USA Today. You can get worldwide stuff you don't hear now, and then you had to wait till 10 o'clock news or whatever kind of news come on. You had to wait till that in order to hear what was going on the other side of the world. But now, it's instant. Now, it's live sometimes. Think of it like that, y'all. That's why you're seeing so much of it. It ain't that it got worse. It's been bad. The product appears to be the latest effort by gun enthusiasts to get around strict laws on fully automatic weapons. They should take that away. The ban, I'm saying. Not the weapon. Or not the firearm. Let's not call it a weapon. I mean, you can do whatever you want to do with it, but let's call it a firearm. It makes it neutral. Kent Bogard does not sell a product that makes a semi-automatic AR-15 rifle shoot like a fully automatic machine gun. He wants to make that very clear. But you listen to the story, it does, but he lost me in the sauce, y'all. You saw how simple it is. A child could install it, he says, in one breath. Before adding a clarification in the next, it's not a machine gun. No, it's not a machine gun. But it acts like a machine gun. And it turns a regular gun into a gun that acts like a machine gun. That's how he reworded it to make it fit. There are people on this earth, y'all, that can word something to make you believe yourself is wrong. He does not, however, offer a $50 item that he says can discreetly and easily be installed on nearly any AR style rifle. Enable it to shoot hundreds of rounds per minute. Hundreds per minute. Now you get it right, you can shoot 100 in 2.3 seconds or so. That extremely high rate of fire is virtually indistinguishable from machine guns, which are strictly regulated under federal law, but again is emphasized. His device does not make a machine gun, at least not according to his reading of the statute. His reading. There's no regulation against what he got. There's nothing technically illegal about it. His product was called the Bolt, B-O-L-T. Appears to be the latest workaround developed by gun enthusiasts to simulate full auto machine gun firearm semi-auto AR rifle style. Well, I'm saying style, y'all, because it's got to be the kind that's made scary with the long clip that can hold a lot of bullets. Those are legal to own in most places if they remain configured to fire 1 round per trigger pull. A machine gun shoots multiple bullets with a single trigger squeeze, a feature included on some guns by the military and police. Civilian ownership is restricted except for certain circumstances, and it costs a lot, y'all. Believe you me, it costs you in the thousands a year just to have that gun. So you best use it. And okay, there go my word now. I don't say you best use it, but who? Dog, I can't put this right. See, why would you go on a shooting range and blow out 2.3 seconds of bullets? Oh hell no! It's kind of stupid. 2.3 seconds of bullets you just blew out at 1 round, and you had to pay to get there, and you had to pay to have that gun a year. Yes, it's fun to some people, you know what I'm saying? Same as going jumping out of a plane. You know, it's fun for some people. I ain't risking my life for no crazy shit like that. It's crazy. Because anything can go wrong at that moment. It can go wrong with your head. You get up there with a parachute, say the plane can crash before you get down, but hey, you hoping to jump out with your parachute, right? What if you jump out in the wrong spot? What if you're over the ocean? What if you're over somewhere where there's a lot of snakes and lions, tigers, and bears? Oh my, they gonna eat you up when you hit the ground. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man. Alright, here we go. Civilian ownership restricted except for certain circumstances, which background check and special license typically required. License costs you, y'all. The tough laws on machine guns having one without the right paperwork can carry a 10-year prison sentence. Back in the past, I had a little device that you could put on a Glock, turn it 100%. You know what I'm saying? But I got rid of that. I ain't even have a Glock. I was going to get a Glock to put with it. But I was like, man, I'm not finna go to no pound me in the ass penitentiary. Ha! Gay! Put on a little device that, for what? No, I ain't going on 10 years for that. And alright, the 10-year prison sentence, it haven't stopped the public from speaking, or for seeking them out. They still want to get them. Still want that part. It was called an auto sear, y'all. That's what they call them thing. Another small and simple device that creates full automatic machine guns that has been leading to mass shootings and cases involving anti-government extremists across the country. Yeah. Also, we talked about the bump stock in the beginning. We're using 2017 Vegas massacre. We left 61 people gone. Gone. Alright, this dude that made this little boat, he was a 77-year-old man, Florida native. Florida man, Florida man. He now lives in Idaho. He's a potato man now. Oh man, that's it. Okay, on the boat. Do the math, y'all. He sold more than 4,000 bump stocks, which retail for about $300 each. 4,000 times 300. He sold it. He made him some money at gun shows across the Pacific Northwest until they was banned a year later. At least he got his money off of them. I ain't gonna tell you how to bump stock work. If you don't know, you don't know. If you do, you do. Alright. His little thing he taught the boat. Now let's talk about the boat. Let's talk about the boat. New device that uses a similar principle by changing the configuration of the trigger mechanism. The design enables the shooter to harness the recoil and pull the trigger extremely fast. In a sales pitch delivered by him at one of his shows recently, he claimed the modification allows him to empty a 30-round magazine in 2.3 seconds. I was wrong with the third, I said 102.3. The 30 round in 2.3 seconds. Okay. I don't have the fastest trigger finger in the world, he said. The rifle is going to bounce back and forth on the trigger if it's held with a loose grip. If you do not know how to fire, you've got a semi-automatic rifle. Period. It will never mistakenly fire more than one round. You have to hold the rifle to move how it wants it to do. Same thing when I say about the trigger guard. Yeah. Let's get that off of there. But y'all, that's the pretty much gist of that story about the little piece. And you can go try to Google it and find him and see what you can do to get you one or whatever. Let me see what this is. Last year, the ATF issued a cease and desist order to a company called Rare Breed Triggers, ordering them to stop making and selling a product called the FRT-15, which retail for $380 and use a trigger modification to decrease the rate of the fire. Google. But truthfully, y'all, I'm not comfortable with the bouncing and holding the gun lightly. I'm not comfortable with that. I done seen them being done and you get hold it kind of. I don't like it. The one that you like it's this one Glock, y'all. One Glock. For some of my enthusiasts that love Glocks, it's this one Glock. I forgot which one it was, but it's built like that. It's got a little trigger on a little dial on the back. You can regularly shoot it, turn that trigger, turn it fully automatic. Is it called Glock 8 or Glock 9? I can't remember, but research and Google it, you'll find it. But it's illegal for you. Now, I didn't hear about it back in the days. I just thought about it because I was thinking about like RoboCop. I was like, man, I like that gun he got. It's a pistol that's automatic. It was bad, and I looked at it. I'm like, oh man, they got something like that. But I ain't want no 10 years behind them. You know what I'm saying? They need to go back when they had us, that we can have like Uzis and everything. You know what I'm saying? A gun's a gun, a bullet's a bullet. Just like that dude did a mass stabbing. And you heard no more about it. No more. You pick another weapon of choice, they let that go under covers. Soon as somebody pick up a gun, it could be one shot. Oh, it's hitting the news. One shot. It's gonna hit the news. And what it's gonna do, it's gonna hit social media. Then you're gonna have people on there crying and whining and whining and crying about, oh, we need to get rid of guns. Oh Lord, the guns are gonna kill everybody. You ever think about the people that's got guns? Those are the ones you need to get rid of. Take that gun from him. Put it in your hand like this and put it to your heart.
Oh my God! Wow!
And you tell that gun, I'm sorry. This damn human fool took you and made you a bad person. It's not a person. But oh, you are a person. And some people have named it. Some people wipe them. Some people kiss them, do all kinds of stuff with them. And you hope and pray that the person that did that with, they put him in a chair. Yes, sir. They need to give him the chair or the chamber. Something that's excruciating. Not something that's quick. Because y'all get in the comment section, whoever made it this far, get in the comment section and let me know which route would you take out. If you had to face the death penalty, would you take the gas? Would you take the needle? Would you take the chair? Let's go medieval. Would you take hanging? Would you take beheading? Would you take stoning? Which one would you take? Let me know. And I will get back with you to let you know which one I would take. I ain't gonna try to sway your vote, but I'm gonna let you know which one I would take.